So what is it about blood donors anyway? Who are these roving bands of anonymous lifesavers, and what makes them tick? Well, here's the thing. Only about 4% of us actually donate. That's about 450,000 Canadians. That's about the size of London, Ontario, for the entire province of Newfoundland and Labrador, not including Fort McMurray. And they're an awful loyal bunch of donors. Good thing, eh? Just imagine that. Imagine if we had to rely on one thinly populated province or one middle-sized city to provide the blood for the rest of us. Kind of makes me think of that look my dog gives me whenever he catches me dancing alone in the kitchen. It's kind of like, what's going on here, buddy? And here's another amazing stat. While 50% of us can donate blood, that's right, 1 in every 2 can do it. An amazing 100% of us can receive it. That's right, if you get hurt or sick in Canada and you need blood, even if you've never thought about donating before, you're guaranteed to get what you need at one of the over 700 hospitals that CBS serves across the country. In fact, despite all of us just being a heartbeat or a misstep away from needing it ourselves, we float around with this cocksure certainty that somebody else is out there doing their bit to make sure the blood is there. So, hold on a second, who's getting the gears here anyway? Kind of seems like the rest of us are taking the donors for a bit of a ride. But, I don't know, maybe they know something we don't know. Because why the gentle Jehoshaphat would they otherwise do it? I don't know, maybe it's the cookies. Could it be as simple as that? God knows they love their cookies. As a matter of fact, if you want to have some fun, just slip into the clinic sometime and steal the peakies. And see what happens when the donor shows up and they're not there waiting for him. It's like you stole his winning lotto ticket. But that can't be it. There's got to be something more. Could it be how friendly our clinic staff is? Lord knows we love to see you. You're always going to feel welcome here because we know how important your donation is and we really appreciate it. And speaking of appreciating it, what about all you young Turks out there going to the gym, getting yourself all nice and buff, but still not getting enough credit from the lady folk in your life for just how fabulous your pipes are? Well, I'll tell you, sir, you bring those taut triceps in here and you'll soon know how Marilyn Monroe felt in conversation when she wore anything but a turtleneck. Those nurses will be all over your arms like ugly on an egg, but they wouldn't know your eye color to save their lives. I'm up here, dear, not in me arm, up here. But what's really going on here? There's something missing. I'll tell you what though, if you talk to a long-term donor who loses their eligibility to donate, the picture will start to come into focus for you. They'll tell you it doesn't matter anymore where or why they started donating. After a while you get to learn that it's an easy and impactful way to do something really incredible for someone. Anyone. And they'll tell you they were crushed when they learned they couldn't do it anymore. It was like we took something away from them, a piece of themselves that they really liked. It was kind of like they missed it so much that we had ripped apart a piece of them. But the thing is, no matter what else they had going on in their lives, they were doing this one thing for everybody that really mattered. It felt good to do it, and it feels good to do good. It's kind of like if Bob Dylan were singing a song about it, he'd say donating blood is kind of like getting your own personal shot of love. You don't have to pull out your credit card, you don't have to suffer through another rubber chicken dinner, and you don't have to ever wonder whether your contribution came to any good. You could visit 100 labs and every treetop in the Amazon and never find a drug more helpful to the hospital patient than the one you're walking around with every day of your life. You just give something to yourself that you'd never miss. Think about it like house insurance. It's something you're paying into and you're hoping you never have to draw upon. In fact, the only greater value in collecting upon it is being lucky enough never to have to. So next time you cut a check for your home or auto insurance, think about who's paying for your blood insurance and then go find a donor and thank them. And they'll probably tell you, no problem, buddy, no problem at all.